Renaissance Cam here, back in effect. Welcome back to my channel. Before we get started, if y'all new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to be alerted when these videos drop. Today, as y'all can see, we back in the kitchen, so y'all know what that means, right? I got another banging recipe for y'all to try. Today we're making a crab cake Alfredo, all right? Everybody loves crab cakes. Everybody loves Alfredo. Let's put them together. Let's get started. Alright guys, to kick this thing off, we're going to start by getting a large bowl and dumping 1 can of jumbo lump crab meat in it, alright? Next we're going to go in with some Grey Poupon country Dijon mustard, about a tablespoon, a good hefty tablespoon of that should be good. And then we're going to go in with some mayonnaise, alright? Y'all know I'm a Duke's fan, so we're going to go in about 2 good tablespoons of Duke's mayonnaise, alright? Next we're going to go in with some fresh dill, okay? Just a good handful, that's all you need, you don't need much. And then we're going to go in with some lemon pepper seasoning. I'm a real big fan of lemon pepper on almost any type of seafood, alright? Next we're going to go in with some kosher salt, just a little bit, because a lot of the seasonings we use going to have salt in them, just like this Old Bay seasoning. If you ain't got Old Bay seasoning with your crab, I don't know what you're doing, alright? Next we're going to go in with some ground black pepper, just to give it a little bit more spice. And then next we're going to go in with some of that garlic powder, alright? Now you can be generous with these seasons, alright? Go in, add a lot of flavor, alright? We need flavor in this dish, okay? Next we're going to go in with some onion powder, another major key component, alright? Nice generous portion of onion powder. Then we're going to go in with a wedge of lemon, alright? I'm going to just cut the edge off so we don't get any seeds. And we're going to squeeze that lemon juice in there, alright? Next we're going to go in with 1 large egg. We're going to give that a nice crack and throw that in there as well. This is going to help that crab cake stiffen up and hold together real nicely when we go to bake it, alright? Next we're going to go in with some breadcrumbs. You can use whatever you have. I had these garlic and herb breadcrumbs and I thought this was perfect for this dish, okay? So I threw a little bit of those in there. And then we're going to start mixing, alright? Word of advice, don't start by using your hands, okay? I started using my hands. It got too messy. So I got my spatula here and I'm going to give that a nice mix, okay? So now we want to get our spatula and make sure all of this is distributed evenly, all the seasonings, all the binders. We want everything to be spread out thoroughly, all right? So right here I'm going in with my hands and we're just going to start making our crab cakes, all right? So get you a nice heaping handful of that stuff. You can make them as big as you want. I wanted mine to be a little bit bigger, all right? So we're going to get these bad boys and we're going to throw them in the oven for about 20 to 25 minutes on 450 to 425, depending on how powerful your oven is, all right? Get those cooking, they're gonna get nice and brown, and we're gonna be ready to go with those, all right? So right here, we're gonna take some water, we're gonna salt it down real good, and we're gonna start our boiling process for our pasta, all right? Now, this noodle is very trendy, all right? It's called Mafaldine, and I love it, all right? It has a real nice texture, real nice body, and it's gonna go real well with this dish, okay? So next, once we get that pasta drained, we're gonna start prepping the ingredients for our sauce, all right? So right here, I'm gonna go in with 1 red chili, and we're just gonna kind of give that a nice, rough chop, all right? Remove those seeds, give it a nice rough chop both ways, small enough to go into a sauce, all right? Then we're gonna take some fresh chives, give those a nice chop. That's gonna be mostly garnish, all right? Then we're gonna go in with 1 shallot. This is about a medium-sized shallot. And then we're just gonna cut it and get that first layer off first. This is how I find to peel them right here. Just get that first layer off, cut those ends off, cut it in half, then cut it in a quarter, and give it a rough chop, all right? Next, we're gonna take a few cloves of garlic, and if you don't know how to peel garlic, all you gotta do is take a knife, crush it, and that film should come right off, all right? I have a garlic press, so I'm just gonna stick the whole clove in there and crush it, all right? So for the cooking process, we're gonna start with 1 tablespoon of butter and a little bit of olive oil to keep the butter from burning, all right? Next, we're gonna go in with our veggies, just our peppers and our shallots, and then we're gonna start with that garlic press. See, that's that garlic press I got right there. And we're just gonna squeeze that, and all that garlic, no peel is gonna come out, all right? That's all garlic right there, okay? Next, we're gonna get that a nice mix, and we're gonna start getting those rendered down for about 2 minutes. Then we're gonna take us maybe about 2 cups of heavy cream, all right? I didn't get the pour on there, I missed that, okay? So So now we're gonna start our seasoning process, all right? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go in with some of that Old Bay, because you know that goes well with crab. Then we're gonna go in with some of that black pepper, all right? So right here, I'm gonna go in with some onion powder. You don't have to go overboard with it. Just add a little bit to add that flavor in there, all right? Next, we're gonna go in with some parsley flakes. This is gonna give us a nice pop of color and some of those health benefits that we might be lacking, all right? Then we're gonna go in with some cayenne pepper to spice things up a bit, and then we're coming back with that lemon pepper, all right? Tell you, lemon pepper is a major key in this dish, along with lemon slices, all right? Go in with a few of those lemon slices, and we'll be good right here, okay? Lastly, we're gonna go in with some of that garlic powder, another key component when you're dealing with crab, okay? Give that a nice mix with your whisk or your spatula, doesn't matter, whatever tool you have. Get it mixed up and keep it on a low temperature, all right? We just need it real low right now, kind of a low simmer. And then we're gonna go in with some of that fresh shaved Parmesan cheese, and then we're gonna go in with some of this farm style thick cut mozzarella, all right? This melts really well together, and it's gonna give us a nice smooth consistency when it comes to this sauce that we get, all right? Make sure you save some of that sauce in a separate bowl so you can top that crab cake off with it, all right? That's what's gonna get that presentation, you know, over the top. And extra sauce is always good, you know what I'm saying? Just don't get lost in the sauce like my man Gucci Man says, all right? Next, we're gonna go ahead and add that pasta in, all right? As you can see, it's beautifully cooked. And we're just gonna toss that real nicely in our sauce with those tongs. And as you can see, the sauce adheres to that noodle so well. That's why I love this noodle, okay? So with all that being said, guys, everything is pretty much done, all right? So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna plate this stuff up, all right? So we're gonna go in with a heaping pile of these noodles, and then we're gonna go in with our large jumbo lump crab cake, okay? As you can see, it's golden brown, it stayed together nicely. And then we're gonna go in with some of that sauce that I told y'all to save, all right? This right here is what's gonna separate you from the best when it comes to plating, all right? Presentation is key. So we're gonna get at a nice drizzle, not all the way over, just partially, just so you can still see that crab cake peeking through there, all right? Then we're gonna go in with a little bit more of that shaved Parmesan and some chives, all right? Here's a few of those money shots, a little drone footage from the top view, and then I'm gonna hit y'all with the side view angle. It's beautiful, okay? It's gorgeous. It's mouth-watering. It's making you hungry right now. All right, let's eat. All right, guys, y'all know the drill. Food is done. We put in the hard work. Time to taste it. Let's get to it. Some silverware. So this right here is it. Y'all see that? There's a gigantic crab cake on there. Whew. It's so rich, you guys. The Mafaldine noodle is out of this world, all right? The structure on it, the body it has, that heavy pasta feeling is remarkable, all right? I can see why this noodle is so trendy, all right? This is my first time actually having it. I've tried to make it one time, you know, just cutting the edges off lasagna sheets. Didn't come out the same. It was similar, but it just too much work and too much wasting, you know, food. So as far as the noodle goes, I couldn't find it in any stores locally, all right? I had to order it off Amazon. It was like $27 for a pack of 4. So think about it, it's like $6 a piece, a little over $6 a piece. So, I mean, a little expensive for, you know, a pasta noodle, but hell, I felt it's worth it, all right? $27 seems like a lot when you know, buying something singular, but you get them in bulk, it's not that bad, all right? But yeah, anyways, guys, make this, all right? You can change that crab cake. It don't have to be a crab cake. You can put a piece of salmon on there, piece of chicken breast, you know, steak even. It goes well with the noodle. That's the point, okay? I'm just being extra. Crab cake pasta just sounded like something extra, and I can be extra at times, all right? So, but anyways, guys, thank y'all for tuning in once again. If y'all enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, show some love. You know, if y'all new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. We do a bunch of different stuff on this channel every week, literally, almost. Last week I did some flooring. All right, next week I might go fishing. Who knows? But yeah, I appreciate y'all for watching. Y'all make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, show some love, keep on learning, and I'm out. I'll see y'all next time.